Last minute unit farming. Hi everybody, welcome to a Sunday video. You might have seen on the spreadsheet we put together. I'll try and put a link to this in the description. This is basically an overview of what you're able to get in a week. You've got 1 week to get the Cyber weekend deals if you're interested. If you're not interested, then, you know, please yourself. For me, I am saving all my units for Banquet event, and that's just to have a bit of fun. I could be wrong with what I think I'm going to pick up from it. I've got an idea, and then what I'm going to do is open up the amount of units that I've got and then go, right, I could have got this from Cyber Weekend. A really interesting comparison video that will be out next month, of course, when the event starts and I've opened up all these crystals, taken a tally of what I've picked up, and then gone, it were good, it were bad. 21,000 units or whatever units was, you silly idiot, Richard. You good boy, Richard. It will kind of be like that. And I'm sure there's going to be W's, there's going to be L's, but that's going to be a fun thing down the line. Right, units. Okay, so if you do 7 super daily events, 210 units. If you've got any left questing, because we are at the moment at the end of the questing cycle, aren't we, for this month? That is, it's not good if you want some extra units, but it could be good if, I think I've got some stuff to still do. So you might be like thinking to yourself, oh, I've got energy right now. Sink that into contender, 100% something, 30 units. It could be a little bit less than that. And yeah, then there's other ones as well. I've got, I've got Act 7, not Act 7. Act 9.1 to 100%. That will give a good amount of units as well. But you could go to Proven. You could go to Conqueror. Oh, I've still got something to do to Conqueror. Okay, good. I best get moving. If you've got some energy refills, you might want to sink that into auto fighting through that. Each to their own with how they want to do it. That's going to be the non-arena route. Of course, and here's the sad news, doing arena gives the largest quantity of the units. Funnily enough, if I just do this, boom and boom, yeah, 1,600 units are likely. You can get more, by the way. I'm not just saying that you. I've done over 2,000 in 4 days before. You know, it is possible to do that, but you've got to. There's a very real sense of it. I have put here like some of the trials. This is 158 units is based on the Milestone 20. Like getting up to Milestone 20. That's 2 mil. And because after that it becomes a bit of a slog, right? Funny enough, today I'm going to go and get my hair cut. Or Saturday, because I'm recording this beforehand. And because Em's going to have her hair done and I'm going to have mine, I'm just going to be trying to get some extra units from some of the milestones and trying to do a little bit of the summoner trials, which I've started off a little bit and try to get up to that 2 mil marker. Or maybe it's a bit further than that. I think it's something like that. It's up to the milestone. You can't always do it either to not milestone 20. Was it milestone 10? Yes, no, the 158 is correct. The problem is when you're dealing with stats and data all the time, you do second guess yourself so much. But yeah, it is 158 by getting up to the 2 mil mark. So anyway, back to the video. You do have a limited time to get a certain amount of units, and I've dated a lot of the arenas in rotation. If you're just willing to do a little bit of arena grind, you might even go like, well, I can get like 1k and get something good. If you're different types of progressions, that is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. It could be a good thing to go, well, there's actually something I can get that's a little bit low cost. Like I could say, right, what, 1,500 units would I spend? Maybe tier 4 alpha. Could do. That is there. That's about one form, tier 4 alpha. It's about that. It's not exact. I think it's over. Or I could get a low in and grab myself some 6-star resources. And in fact, actuality, I'm not personally interested in spending any units at the moment, unless there's something I need to acquire. I need tier 4 alpha more than ever, but the in order to get that is a way in. And you have to spend a lot in order to get it back. So I'm kind of like holding off at the moment in time as to these particular items until the Banquet event, because I just want to invest all my units that way and just have a bit of fun at the same time and pick up loads of things on the milestones. So that's my plan. Okay, that's my plan with it. When it comes to the farming unit, something that's really good at the moment is the Super Daily event is giving out a lot more in shape and form of these solo shards. So, and you know what that means? It means you're going to have a lot more boosts in supply. So by opening them, you get a lot more arena boosts. That helps out with the basic arenas, and also could help out with the 4-star summoner trials, but mainly you'll see them more in your item stash for, say, the 5-star version, and to other degrees, the 6-star version, which you can see right there. So there's more opportunity to get the boost, to help you out, to get to the milestones quicker. It makes perfect sense, people. But that's good as well that Kabam have done a super daily, given more solo for that. And of course, on the final days, which is the Thursday before the event ends, you will only have a limited time to grab amount of units. So if you are on Thursday to the Friday and say you've got a bit of time, then possibly 100 units could be grabbed from some of the trials, depending on, you know, your time and availability to do so. There's going to be 2 clash arenas in that time, so it's an extra 60 units. Then you've got your featured, where you could either get about 50 units, maybe a little bit more, and in the basic, you know, 50 units, maybe a little bit more. It just depends on, like, your time, your interest in actually doing this, and as well RNG. You could get 500 units, you could get more than that. There's a good chance if you're excessively grinding arena that you'll pick up a lot more units for your trouble. So good luck in the grind, however you're going to do it. If you are interested in doing this within 1 week, you can get more. It's not rooted to just this, but hey, if you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, you're not. Or just pocket those units and save them for the Banquet event, which we should have details for next Wednesday when it comes to Kabam's live stream. Or maybe we won't. We'll have to see. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this video. Check out some other content. I'll see you all in the next one. Tatty buys for now.